Will Deutsche Bank be next to fall? Worried investors are already turning to gold. After Silicon Valley Bank became the second largest bank of all time to fail, some fear that the entire banking system is still at risk. But many think that the Treasury Department's decision to bail out depositors was enough to solve the problem. The crisis raised concerns about the stability of all major banks, but Deutsche Bank, one of the world's largest, most scrutinized financial institutions, is worrying investors more than ever. With its stock price dropping about 30% in less than 2 months, Deutsche Bank's interconnectedness with financial institutions heightens the potential for a domino effect that should run into major liquidity issues. Investors are worried about the bank's vulnerability to external shocks, such as more bank runs or a continuously hawkish Fed. The global financial system is closely watching Deutsche Bank's situation, as its failures could have far-reaching consequences. Deutsche Bank is the linchpin. Are they the fuse to the derivative bomb? You know how we have billions and trillions? Well, there's quadrillions of dollars in the derivative market. It's the bets on the bets on the bets. It's a bet on a bet on a bet. Like if you bet on a basketball game and someone says, I bet this team wins. A derivative of that would be like, I bet the person who bet the team wins. And you can see why that's a problem, because everyone knows everyone. And that means if anyone along the chain, the long chain of derivative bets, fails to pay, everyone gets screwed. And that's what we've come to. The Fed has stepped in and said, we'll pump money in. We'll secure all deposits. We'll stop anything. We are willing to do it all because they understand the gravity of the situation. The problem with that is, guys, you haven't seen anything yet. This is over since 2008 to current, the Fed's balance sheet, which means all the assets had publicly on the Fed. Now there's dark pools. This is the only things that they tell us about. As you can see, the great financial crisis in 2008, boom, assets bounce up because they had to start printing to insert liquidity back into the system and free up credit. Then around 2013-14, another crisis, boom. Every single time there's a crisis, the money goes up. They don't taper, they can't taper. So as you see, around 2020, COVID comes through. Boom, it jumps up higher than before. You notice a trend? It takes more and more money to get the same effect, until that effect just doesn't happen anymore. This is them tightening, talking all that crap, tightening, bang. And just in 2 weeks, all that effort is gone.